Good morning everyone. Today we are going to discuss some of the topics based on motion and straight line. Before coming into the motion, what is rest? If the position of the object doesn't change with respect to the surroundings, then the body is said to be at rest. For examples, like a book is kept on the table, the book is at rest. Okay. In the other hand, what is motion? Motion, if the position of the object is continuously changing with respect to the surroundings, then the body is said to be in motion. For examples, water flowing down from the dam and a man walking on the road. These and all comes under motion. This rest and motion are relative terms, but they are never absolute. For example, if a man is sitting inside the house and he is at rest with respect to earth, but earth is moving with respect to the moon, so they are relative. Some of the basic terms in the motion are, the first one is distance. What is distance or distance traveled? This distance traveled is the actual path covered by a body in a given time interval. And distance is a scalar quantity which will be only positive, and the distance is having only the magnitude, and its SI unit is meter. In the other hand, what is this displacement? Displacement is the shortest distance between the initial position to the final position, and it is a vector quantity. What does this vector quantity mean? Vector quantity is said as the quantity which is having both magnitude and direction. So displacement can be positive, negative, or zero. Then the SI unit of the displacement is meter. To understand these two things, let's take an example. A man is walking from A to B in the east direction, and he walks from B to C in the west direction to the north direction. We need to calculate both the distance and the displacement of a man. So we get distance is equal to the total distance traveled. So a man is moving from A to B, and then man is moving from B to C. So which means the total distance from A to C is, we get AB plus BC, which is equal to, he had traveled 7 kilometers. So, but what is this displacement? Displacement is the shortest distance between the point A to the point C. So we take the shortest distance, which is join A and C. By using Pythagoras theorem, calculate the distance from A to C. Here we get the length of AC is 5 kilometers. 5 kilometers. By this, we can understand the distance and the displacement. Moreover, the displacement is always less than or equal to the distance. It can never be displacement can never be greater than distance. Let's move on to the next. What is the speed? Speed is the rate of change of distance with respect to time. It is given as speed is equal to distance by time, and its SI unit is meter per second. In the other hand, the velocity. Velocity is the rate of change of displacement with respect to time. Velocity is given by the displacement by time, and its also SI unit is meter per second. Okay. Then, as we go on through the speed and velocity, there is another two values called as average speed and average velocity. If the body is moving from more than 2, if the body is stopping in more than 2 to 3 points, then we add those distances and we divide it by total time. So we take average speed as the ratio of total distance traveled to the total time taken. In the other hand, average velocity is the ratio of the total displacement to the total time taken. The average velocity is equal to total displacement by total time. What is this instantaneous speed and instantaneous velocity? Instantaneous speed is defined as the speed of the particle at one particular instant of time. If we need, like a body is at 4 seconds, we need to calculate the speed of that body. We use this instantaneous speed for calculating it. And in the other hand, instantaneous velocity is velocity of the particle at one particular instant of time, and the formula is given as dx by dt. Let's go on with the acceleration. Acceleration is the rate of change of the velocity of a body. If a body is moving from one point to the other point, we take the first one as the initial point to the body. Let's take a body is moving from initial point to the final point. We get a body may be moving with some initial velocity while leaving, and it stops at the final point. So we take the acceleration as final velocity minus initial velocity with respect to time divided by t, and the SI unit of acceleration is meter per second square. In the other hand, retardation. What is this retardation? Retardation means when the acceleration of the body decreases with time, and then the acceleration becomes negative. As you know that acceleration is a vector quantity, acceleration can be positive, negative, or zero. So when the acceleration becomes negative, we call that negative acceleration as retardation.